Welcome back to the Daily Doji. This is the Daily Doji number 65. We're doing VeChain technical analysis, a special type of technical analysis. This isn't your average TA, and also this is not based on hype. This is all based on real analysis, and if you're fed up with all the hyped up content out there, then you're in the right place. I'm going to give you a non-biased analysis of VET and VTHO. So the VET crypto, the VeChain, and the VTHO analysis. Stay tuned to the end to find out what I think is going to happen next based on the chart, not on my opinion or the headlines. All right, if that sounds good to you, get strapped in. Thank you for tuning in live. And if you're watching in the replay, let me know any symbols that you want to see the analysis for. I'm doing this one because somebody asked me to in yesterday's live video. I go live 5 days a week right now. I might change that to 3 days a week, but we do live updates several days a week. As long as you keep watching and liking, I'll keep doing it. Alrighty, so here is VET, and it looks like I have done this analysis before. So we're on the daily chart up here, and I'm using TradingView. I'm not affiliated with them, but this is my favorite charting method. Way back here, it looks like there was a giant, either it started up really high and dumped. That's what it looks like. That was not a very good opening for this coin. Yikes. And then after that, let's get that off the screen so that we can see the rest. There we go. Came down even more. Then was this the bottom back here at 0.0026? Or did it go any further down than that? Yes, it did. Went down to 0.0018. Wow. And then from there, we had a run up. So, was this a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Then 1, 2, 3 down. And then Are these waves of 5 or waves of 3 is what I'm looking at here. There was a nice sell signal up there. Right up here on the RSI. And then, let's see. And it barely came down after that. This could be, looks like the first. I don't know about this wave over here. I'm going to delete this. This one, I'm not so sure this is a 5-wave pattern. I don't see a clear 5 waves. Could be right here like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That looks a little better, but in this last wave here, let's look at the 4-hour chart. That's not it. Okay, we were back here. I'm inspecting this wave here to see if this was 5 waves up or just 3. And what is the difference? Well, it's a big difference because there are only a couple different types of waves. One of them are impulsive. There are a few different names for it, but one of them are impulsive and the other type are corrective. So I want to know, is this a 1, 2, 3 or a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Because it means that we're still in a correction if it's a 1, 2, 3. I possibly see 5 subwaves here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I would really have to spend a lot of time tracing these out. So let me see if I can look at them on the 1 hour. Let me see if we can get back in here. Thankfully, we're not too lagging today. So we can actually focus on the chart, which is nice. Okay, so let's get back here with the 1 hour chart and see these waves inside wave 5. Yeah, wave 5 looks like a 5 wave. I see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this was that either wave 5 is bigger than that, or this wave 3. Let's put it in up to here. Let's see. This was an extended 3rd wave, or the 5th wave was truncated because that was pretty small. So I still have questions. Now I could spend a lot of time diving in here. I don't want to bore everyone. So what I would do is look in every single wave and count and see the subwaves. Because if they're subwaves of 5, then indeed is an impulse up. But if they're subwaves of 3, then it's just one big correction. It's just an anti-trend, counter-trend wave. But anyway, this already happened and then came down 1, 2, 3 waves pretty hard. Then it came up a little bit right there. So that was the first 3 wave pattern, and then this was another. So it came 3 waves down here, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 3 waves down again. Look familiar? Hello, crazy duo. Nice to see you. Thanks for commenting. Does this look familiar, this pattern? It does to me. If you've been watching my videos, you might notice this shape looks very similar to how Doge correction looks. And then over here we've got another, looks like 3 waves up. And 1, this is either diagonal, 1, 2, 3 like this. And then we've got 1, 2, 3 waves going sideways right now. So I would have to say this one has a similar shape as Doge, so I'm going to give it a similar reading because I see this going either 2 ways. I'll give a bullish count and a bearish count, and then I'll tell you how to know which one is going to happen. It's not just random guessing each direction and then being right each way. Well, it kind of is, but some people criticize technical analysis. Well, so do I, actually. Some technical analysis just doesn't really help. But the way I've been doing this special type of analysis has been working extremely well. And if you want to know more about this, I made a 20-minute free class for beginners for the basics of what I'm doing here. And there's a link to that in the description. So the bullish count would be like this, with either 1, 2, 3 here, and then 3 subwaves going up, or Crazy Duo said, "Are you on Webull?" I do have Webull. I have several different accounts, so that is one of them. Is that what you use? I have a link for some free stocks. That's probably how you got it if you did. There's a link in the description if you don't have it. You do have some options on Webull that you don't have on other platforms. It has a little bit of a better... Oh, are you asking if this chart is Webull chart? No. This is TradingView. So I'm not affiliated with them, but I use it for just the charts, and then I trade on the other platforms. This is just the way that I do the chart, tradingview.com, and I have a module in my course how to set this up to get it looking, because it won't look like this when you first look at it. It'll be a white background and it'll look totally different than this, but this is the way I set it up for myself because I'm using it pretty much all day, every day on my computer and on my phone. Okay, so let me give the potential bearish count. The potential bearish count, see this combo right here, WXY? Well, this could also be a WXY. And it could come down pretty much however far it wants. It could go to 0, close to it, and still be... Now that wouldn't mean that it's dead or something like people say, which actually this would be more like, kind of looks like a WXYXZ in a way, but there's 1, 2, 3 waves down. This could be an X wave, and then there could be 3 waves coming back down. Now, I'm not saying that I want this to happen. I'm just saying this can happen because correction waves can overlap, and they can also make double and triple patterns. I talked about this a little bit in yesterday's video. If you want to check that out, I mapped out what a few different types of corrections look like, and I was talking about Dogecoin. So impulsive waves are 5 waves up. Corrective waves can be a few different things, but there's only a few different patterns they can be. So that gives you predictive power in knowing if it's 3 waves. Yes, it could be several different things, but there's only a few that it can be, and it is limited. And that gives you the ability to see the shape of the waves as they unfold. And this has been giving me, I wouldn't be trading if it weren't for that technique. Because I think that technique gives me such an edge over everyone else. And that's really been, I'll call it my secret, but it's not really a secret. It's just almost no one knows about it. All right, so there are the 2 possible outcomes on VET. Let's look at VTHO. Let's see, I have it in here somewhere. And let me know in the comments if you want to see any other symbols. It can be crypto or it can be a stock. It doesn't have to be crypto. It could also be an index or gold, silver, you name it. Okay, so here is, what is this called? VTHO. Looks like 5 waves up, a little bit better than the last one did. Now this started all the way back there somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have somewhat of a similar pattern. Did it make a new low over here? Let's stretch this out to see. Yes, it did. So this is similar shape where we have 3 waves, 1, 2, 3, a fake out wave coming up, and then a 1, 2, 3 again, making one big 3-wave pattern. Now I'll change the color of one of them so that you can see that. Okay, so the subwaves are white and the outside waves are like an orange. So the 3 waves have 3 waves inside them. Hello, Eddie. Good to see you live. Thanks for commenting. And then we've got it again right here. 3 waves. It's either 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's one way to count it. And this is a 1, 2, 3 subwave right there. And then right here, I already see 3 waves down. 1, 2, 3, and it bounced off the 200 EMA on the 4-hour chart. That white line right there is the 200. Actually, it's the 144. We change it to the 200. I have them set up as a Fibonacci number. Okay, well, it was bouncing off the 144. So I see that 1, 2, 3, I see 3 subwaves inside the waves. So we should be finding out soon. There will be a little bounce here, and then it'll come back down, or if it makes a new high, it'll make a 3-wave pattern like this up, and there'll be probably some kind of a trade in there. And and the MACD is about to cross over to the upside, but that sometimes is a false signal. So I don't really rely on the MACD. Sometimes I don't even look at it, but it is there. If everything else looks good, I'll look at it, but if you just look at it alone, it can give you a bad trade, just as a warning. And that being said, legal disclaimer, I'm not a licensed broker or financial advisor, so I'm not recommending trading crypto. Also, I'm not trading VTHO or VET. Just to be transparent, somebody asked me to do the analysis, but I think that's better for you because you'll get a non-biased reading of the chart. You know, if I was trading, then I would have a little bit of a bias one way or another because I would want it to go up or down. So I try to do it as non-biased as possible, even if I do trade whatever it is. But I just wanted to be honest about that. And trade at your own risk. I don't necessarily even recommend trading at all. But if you are, I recommend learning to do your own analysis instead of relying on random news and random events and people's tweets and stuff like that. To me, that is extremely dangerous to trade that way, and I've only been burnt that way. It's better to learn how to do the analysis, be able to read it for yourself. That way you don't have to rely on anyone else. Eddie's calling me a guru. Thank you. I'm not... What is the definition of a guru, actually? I'm flattered, but I don't claim to be anything special. Although my videos are definitely different than the other videos because I can tell that my analysis is unique. So I appreciate your positive feedback. However, I don't want you to think that I have some special ability that you don't. I do have a background in psychology. So do a lot of other people as well. And I want to do some videos about trading psychology. Let me know in the comments if you want to see any like that. Alright, that's it for this video. If you want more info, reach out to me on Instagram. There are links in the description. I have a new course being officially launched soon. Right now it's still in pre-launch. I will accept 1 or 2 more people into it before the launch. So if you want to get an inside scoop of the course and get in on it and give me some feedback before the official launch, let me know. I have a few people in it already, but I will accept 1 or 2 more. And I do have a secret alert group where I give all my trades and alerts non-stop. And there's been tons of action in there. It's been crazy. So if you want in on those, just reach out to me on Instagram and send me a message, and I'll let you know how to get in. I'm not letting everyone in, but let me know and I'll talk to you about it. That being said, thank you for tuning in till the end. Have an amazing day on purpose. We'll be back with more Daily Doji stock and crypto analysis tomorrow after 6 p.m. Eastern. If you want to be notified when I go live, subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you get a notification. Also, I notify my group, obviously, before I go live because I'm notifying them nonstop anyway. Alright, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one tomorrow. I'll be live. Right now I've been going live 5 days a week. I might tone it back to 3, but I'll let you know what the schedule will be in the next live. See you then. Have an amazing day on purpose.